Yeah. Late okay at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, that's right, we come with another wonderful episode of Beats Vibes Life. It's myself, this gentleman right here. We bring an album, we hash it out. Do we like it? Do we not? Do we feel the same? All that jazz. Yep. Right here for you, we can talk together about that golden thing called hip hop
and all that jazz.
So to my left, my esteemed colleague,
living his best life,
beat producer extraordinaire, Arckatron.
What's going on, YouTube world? Hello, IG world.
What up?
We live and direct in where we at. So how y'all doing today? It's about good to see everybody. And who I got to my right.
That's right. NERDSoul. That's right. NERDSoul holding it down on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, here on YouTube, and also don't sleep. Your boyfriend not only got the audio for podcasts, but got the audio for them bumping beats up in your ears. So holla at me. You can search me up on Spotify and iTunes. Listen to some songs. You might like some, you might not, but if whatever, just be listening. All right. Yeah. So anyway, we got two albums. Two. Dos pantalones.
I don't
even know what that means.
I think that means pants, actually.
Well, look, these two people that wear pants.
Dos pantalones? I mean, because it's one pant and two pants, so it's pants. So dos pantalones will mean pants, I guess.
Okay. Well, anyway, look, we got two of them.
PL, help us out.
PL, you can help. So we got two. All right. Two of them. And my album is Flying Lotus, Flamagra.
Oh, yeah, Flamagra. I never even said that out loud. Yeah, Flamagra, yes.
And you're the
roll the R. You gotta roll the R. Okay? All right.
And your album is?
Tyler, the Creator, IGOR. Ooh. As opposed to Igor, but it's IGOR.
IGOR. Big shout out to the chat. We got Javon Daniels.
What up?
I'm sorry, but I'm at work.
It's all good.
Yo, it's all good. Get your work on, get your nerd on, you know what I'm saying? Maybe put this in the window, shrink the window down or something, keep it in your headphone or something.
All good, baby.
But don't get fired. All right? Don't get fired.
It was all my dream.
Later. All right?
I used to read Word Up magazines.
Salt and pepper and
heavy dip in the limousine.
Hang a picture on my wall.
Okay, we probably gonna get striked for that.
Yeah.
It's too close, man. It's too close.
Puff Daddy be like, I don't like that.
Take that. Take that.
So, who do you want to go first? Do you want to go first? Did I go first?
It don't even matter. You want to go? What? Okay, this is the question.
All right.
Do you want to go first?
All right. How about this? I'll do my album first, but you talk first about the album.
Wait, what does that mean? How does that work?
That's like the album that I got, but you talk about it first.
Oh, okay. We do a little switcheroo.
Yeah, and then I'll talk about Igor.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah. So it's like we both kind of go first on swapping things.
What is a gander? Anything. Moving on. So Flamagra, Flying Lotus. It's 27 tracks from my memory. 27 tracks.
Maybe
it's a long. It's an hour and 7 minutes long.
Yeah, it's over an hour. I know that.
So it's got maybe half and half beats, half songs with Anderson .Paak, Little Dragon, Solange, George Clinton, Denzel Curry, Tierra Whack, David Lynch, Shabazz Palaces, Thundercat, TOMR.
My boy Thundercat up in there.
Yeah, Thundercat, and Anderson .Paak, of course.
Yes.
Now I listen to it 2 times now. I listened to it last week and I listened to it today. So it's fresh in my head. Flying Lotus is, I guess you would say it's his 4th installment in my mind, because pre Cosmogramma, I don't pay attention too much to Flying Lotus. Back then, I like one song. Moving on. I like Cosmogramma.
We ain't gonna go there.
No. I like Cosmogramma and on Flying Lotus. So you got Cosmogramma, you got Till the Quiet Comes, you got And Then You're Dead or You're Dead, and then you got this album, which took a long time. Because usually every 2 years, he was dropping a project. So this one I think is 4 years or 3 years removed.
This one took a while. This one took a lot.
And I read up on it. He said that he kind of was compiling all this stuff for all those years, like for 4 years or whatever. He kind of just like put it all together, and he had his vision about the fire, and that's why the cover looks like that. And so for me, I like it. Okay. I like it. But what I've noticed with Flying Lotus since Cosmogramma, everything for me has been a slow burn. So I listened to it first time, like, it's a little weird, a little interesting. There's some joints I'm like, okay, that joint go, and it's like, okay, it's a little hit or miss for me. But then as I keep listening to it, it starts to grow on me. So I feel it's the same situation. So right now I'm like, I like it. I don't love it. I like it. There's some joints that's like, I really like, and there's some joints I'm like, I could do without. But maybe later on it'll be good. So for me, I like. So for me, I actually started like capillaries because I like odd, off-kilter kind of beats like that.
Okay, makes sense.
I like Yellow Belly with Tierra Whack. That song is crazy. The boom, 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 boom. I like sidebar. All right, side. Where's Busta Rhymes at? Because he needs to talk to Flying Lotus. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, man.
So the Join My Answer pack I like to switch up. Here's in a Half Shell. Like some of these tracks, like I do like them. But I know I'll like them more in the future.
True.
Because I'm gonna keep listening to this album. It's gonna
I'm gonna probably listen. I listened to it once today. Yeah. But I'll probably continue listening on,
it's gonna slip into my rotation. Yeah. But yeah, I like it. I guess it's a long album, but it makes sense to be a long album because like it seems like it has so much to kind of say musically. For the break. It's like, give us something long. Like it's almost like a double album in a way.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm fine with that. So I would get. I mean, you want to give me like a score or something like that, or you want to go?
I'll go over on my parts.
Okay. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. What you think about that album, bro? What you think about it?
I think this album is really good for long road trips.
Okay.
It has a adventure type feel to it.
Yeah.
Remember when we were talking about Cosmogramma, and I was like, I feel like this is the score to one of the dopest like indie sci-fi films I've never seen.
Okay. Yeah.
This the same way, but for a fantasy film.
Okay.
And when I say fantasy, I mean kind of like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, kind of stuff like that, but futuristic fantasy.
Yeah.
Just so many colliding melodies and drums and weird, like even like weird timing and syncopation that ends up turning back around and be like, oh snap, oh, because like it'll start off and you'll be like, what is this? Like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, here we go, and it just has this journey type of feel to it, and I really ended up enjoying it, and knowing that I've been a Flylo fan ever since the bumps on Adult Swim. Yeah, straight up. I remember hearing the bumps on Adult Swim and being like, yo, who's making these beats? And so I've been a fan since then.
What was that like?
I mean, he didn't make all the beats.
06, 07, 08, like that year? Those years?
Or maybe somewhere around that time. It had to be somewhere around that time. Okay. But they use like beats from like Madlib or like Flying Lotus or something. They use these little like inserts and stuff. And it just grabbed me. 1983 was like kind of like a cobbling of like, like stuff that he had at that time and kind of like his representing who he was at that time. For me, Los Angeles is when he was like, all right, I'm off to the running. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Cosmogramma, where I was like, ooh, we switching it up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, ooh.
But it was clearly like a Thundercat heavily influenced meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
And since then, actually, it's been, without Thundercat, I'm not saying he wouldn't be the same, but his music is
definitely affected him in a very good way.
Yeah.
And here I think you see a great meeting of like Cosmogramma with like a very fantasy bend when it just comes to, there's some kind of like fantastical sounds, like little like tinkling of bells and stuff. It's just like very
tinkling of bells.
Look, it has like a very fantasy feel to me. Like And I was just like, oh,
like
okay,
Final
cool.
Fantasy IV, which is the one of the tracks, FF4, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's named FF4 for.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that has to be Final Fantasy IV, even though I know nothing about it.
Yeah,
I'm not a gamer.
Yeah,
but
so
for the gamers,
there
that was
you go.
for you.
Final Fantasy IV. So it just has that kind of fantasy feel to it. The lyrics are all on point. I enjoy all of the raps.
Like the Denzel Curry joint.
Yeah,
when they sample the Fantastic Planet.
Yeah, like I dig all of the rhymes I'm feeling. All the songs mesh well, and I don't like whenever I listen to an album, I don't look at like album track listing or anything.
Oh, I'm doing all
I just turn it on and I just like, okay, grab me. What do you got? Pull me out of my regular day to day and allow me to enjoy something. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't do that, then I'm like, I don't know if I like your album. But this one, I think is a great installment in his kind of like repertoire.
Yeah.
And also Flying Lotus, since he watches the show. I've been trying to get with you and LeSean Thomas because I know y'all are working on an anime together where you're doing the score. I would love to have both of y'all on the show at the same time to talk about the anime. I know what's going on Netflix. I know it's going to be super hot. Holla at me. Now, that's out of the way. Because Flying Lotus watches the show, so I got to holla at him. Now,
holla at him.
So with that said, you can hear, even from Cosmogramma to now, you can hear those kind of like scory type moments.
Oh yeah, he's in score mode. Definitely.
Yeah, those scory type moments. And now, hopefully with this anime and even with like a feature film epic, something like that, I'm ready for Flying Lotus to have his Daft Punk moment.
You mean like doing a movie? Movie? Like a movie?
Like a theatrical release, straight up, the Daft Punk score for Tron, even though Tron was not exactly what we all wanted.
I don't know what I want
that
about
score.
I don't care.
That score still knocks. Like it's just that score is amazing.
Speaking of Daft Punk, what they been doing?
Yeah, they had Random Access Memories, and since then, I'm not sure what they've done.
PL asked,
let us know. Haas in the building. Haas, let us know if Daft Punk has done anything since Random Access Memories.
PL asked the question. He said, "Who would direct the movie?" Is the question.
Oh, for
the Flying Lotus. But okay, now
the theatrical release.
Yeah, what kind of movie we talking about?
All right, the kind of movie I'm thinking of is on some like Stanley Kubrick, like kind of just weird
Space Odyssey kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like just weird, but in a grounded way where you can relate to the characters, but the situation.
Either something from Michel Gondry or Spike Jonze.
Okay, all right, yeah,
something little because they did some weird off.
I can roll with that,
something like that.
And LeSean Thomas is a dope animator. He's been an animation supervisor for tons of stuff, like from Ben 10 all the way to Teen Titans, and then on to like Boondocks and Black Dynamite. So his animation style, his direction is going to be sick. So seeing them together, I can't wait. The only thing we have now is just the announcement that they're working together. But I'd like to see a theatrical.
I don't like things like that, man. Announcements that people are working together.
Oh, really?
No, because I want to sneeze. I love the element of surprise. I'm a fan of the element, and that there's no surprise now. Everyone's blurting at everything and what's going on. Oh, we heard these people working together. We heard these people working together, and then sometimes don't come out. Like, okay, that's a waste of time.
Well, because
you're wasting that
everybody
time.
wants to be first and get the clicks and all that. They got.
He was thinking Ang Lee.
Ooh, you know what? I'm not mad at Ang Lee. I know people get mad at him for the Hulk, but if you want to get mad at him for the Hulk, you also have to represent and respect what he did with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Also, Life of Pi. You gotta give him props for being able to deal with some fantastical elements. And yeah, I'd definitely be down with something from Ang Lee that maybe even touches back on those kind of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Maybe an offshoot from that. Maybe something in that storyline or that timeline. That could be very cool. It would be interesting. I'm not as against Ang Lee as a lot of people are when it comes to film.
Well, because he did that one Incredible Hulk. What else he did?
Yeah, because he did Hulk, and people they haven't let it go.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, this is my thing about the Hulk. There was another Hulk movie that was. It was better.
It was better. It was definitely better.
But still.
It was definitely better.
So we leave him alone.
You
that was a long time. That was 2003 or 4.
Yeah, it was like 2002 or something.
Anybody thinking about that?
You gotta let it go.
Anybody thinking about that? Ain't like M. Night Shyamalan had a bunch of trash movies and he kind of came out with one good one.
Man,
it ain't like that. He had some good movies.
Well, no, I'll say he's back now.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it ain't like
he had 3 in a row, so I'll give him a streak. He's back.
He had like a 10-year streak of like,
Yo,
what are you doing, bro?
He had a while.
He ain't had no streak of like, what you doing, bro?
Yeah, he had
like,
a while.
Like Mr. M Night. I'm just saying. No disrespect. No disrespect.
M Night had a while.
He watched the show without M Night.
Yo, M Night, what up? You know what I'm saying?
Ding dong.
I'm feeling you. You know, you back now, but I'm just saying, since you back, just hold it up. You know what I'm saying? Hold it. Keep your skills going.
What that's that?
Todd says, Life of Pi. I heard that effing movie. Oh man!
Oh, I didn't know if it's like curses. Okay. I was like, wait, it's a show.
Man, hi. Why you hate? Is this a brother? Is this a young brother in a boat? You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen it, so I have no.
Oh man!
I got nothing to say about
it. It's a cool movie. I do think it was overhyped, but it's okay. It's a decent.
Did it win some awards too?
Yeah, it won. It cleaned up. Okay. Between Golden Globes and
what's the difference between Life of Pi and Castaway?
Oh well, see, Life of Pi is
that's the one with Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah.
Castaway. It was called Castaway. Right? I'm like, is that the name of the movie? Castaway, yeah. First, cast off to the side.
Whatever, boy.
Wilson was the ball, right?
Yeah, he
the
by
volleyball.
himself.
Okay. He put the face on it.
Boring. But anyway.
What is it?
He said, I self-edited.
Okay.
So with that, I've enjoyed, most of pretty much all of Flalo's career. Had a chance to actually see him perform.
Did you now? Cool. Wait, whoa. Run back. When was that?
I saw him perform when I saw him perform when I was on tour in London, touring some of the music
I remember that.
Yeah, that you can find on Spotify and iTunes.
It's a slight flex, though.
Oh, no, you open the door. That doesn't count.
Okay, you're right.
It doesn't count as a flex.
You're right. I remember when you told me about that. I was like, that's cool, man.
I
remember when you was on tour.
Yep. And I got to meet him. Pretty cool cat. You know what I'm saying?
He was on an award tour with Muhammad, my man.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
He was in London. That's London.
Hai says, I hate movies that are overtly religious. Okay.
Oh, that's what Life of Pi was?
It does have its bend to it. Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
It does. I'm not gonna front like it doesn't. It does. But I think there's a positive message about it. But I get you. I see where you're going.
Somebody said flex over here.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a flex monitor. He knows. He knows.
He's like, I know.
I was on tour in London.
I was on tour.
And I saw Flying Lotus. This guy over here. But I did ask the question. So
he opened the door.
There's a slight
so it's not a full flex.
It's not a full flex.
If someone opens the door,
it's like a quarter flex.
Yeah,
it's a quarter.
25%.
So a quarter flex.
So with that said, I like the rhymes. I like the singing, the vocals, the melodies as well. I think the drums kind of like rise and fall in a really cool way. Can't wait to listen to this again. I'm gonna go high on this 8.25.
So what's with you just 2.5? What's with you these decimals and stuff, man? Give it a solid number, man. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. 8. You do you. 2.
Strong 8.
He said I alley-oop the flex. You're right. I alley-oop the flex. You are correct.
Straight.
I was like, I couldn't remember. That was way back. That was like 2010.
It was like
back then.
2008, 9.
Yeah,
I toured at 2008, and then I went back and toured again, I believe, in 2010. Went on 2 tours in London, just now you go. Now you have
now you went a little. See, you went a little more now. It's like a little. Now full flex. I will give it right now, at the current moment, I will give it a 7.5.
All right. So we're both feeling it.
And my thing is rising. I heard it again, and it rised from the first time I heard it.
Yeah, so we're both feeling it. I think it's definitely worth a listen. If you're digging any of his previous stuff, or if you haven't heard it. All right, let me ask you this. If someone's watching and they've never heard any of Flying Lotus's stuff,
start at Cosmogramma. If you don't like Cosmogramma, you're not gonna like this album. Simple.
Good point. Yeah,
because
because Los Angeles,
it's a clear divide.
Yeah, because Los Angeles days are over. He's not going back. But Los Angeles got some.
No, but I'm saying, so if you like FK, there it is.
But this is more in line with
if you like Cosmogramma, continue on. If you don't like Cosmogramma, go back. Yeah. Go to Los Angeles, go to 1983, go back to all that stuff before that. Go to that, because that probably is your jam.
Yeah, because then before that, there's like kind of his like mixtape, the Summer or July Heat or something hot in July or something like that. Summer Bangers or something like that.
Couldn't tell you. Sorry.
Yeah, but
actually, I could tell you.
But Los Angeles is, woo, but yeah, he's right. Cosmogramma is a moment where he definitely
is a pivot point.
Yeah. I think Los Angeles was probably that, let me prove that I can make beats that Cash can rap over joint. I think that was one of those albums. Like, let me prove that I can, like, this is like,
you know what, man?
Because people thought I was the video game guy. Yeah. Let me prove that I can make like hip hop, like boom bap type beats. All right, then Cosmogramma was like, all right, y'all, I'm out. I'm going to space.
Yeah. Was that him on Deborah is Depressed? That song is funny to me.
I don't know.
It's a funny song. It didn't say featuring anybody. I think that was him.
Oh, snap. I said Flex Level went from Raditz to Vegeta in one sentence.
Yes. See, y'all Dragon or whatever that is.
All right, so
Pokemon, whatever.
Okay, so what's the anime that you've watched?
I've never. What's the anime really like?
All right, what's a cartoon that you?
You got Voltron.
Okay.
You got
G-Force. All right, so with Voltron, what he's saying is my Flex Level went from the blue lion to the black lion like real fast.
Oh, that don't even know what that means. There was a stronger, different iteration.
Yeah, the black lion is like the head of everything.
The black lion, I thought it was the red lion. Maybe I'm thinking about Power Rangers. Maybe I'm thinking about Power Rangers. Oops, my bad.
See.
So you say he went from Billy to Zach?
yeah, he went from Billy to Zach. I went from Billy to Zach real fast.
Okay.
I went from Billy, who was
you went from the staff to the battle axe, right?
Okay. Billy was just calm.
And then your battle axe tongue hacks tracks. Once the ball drops, you just snatch 10 jacks. Okay,
I'm down with that.
Okay.
And then got that hip hop keto. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. So sorry. So
Thomas D in the house. What up?
Thomas D. That's been a long time since I seen Thomas D.
Yeah, Thomas D is represent.
He probably was lurking.
You know what I'm saying?
Lurking over there.
He said, "What's up, y'all? Been a minute." So
it's been a minute. I'm
good to have you up in the house. You know what I'm saying?
So okay, you want to go IGOR?
You
could start because since I did you do.
I've never listened to a Tyler the Creator album.
That's a good starting point. I mean, that's a good like disclaimer.
Yeah, never listened to a Tyler the Creator album. Here's why. Every time I've seen him in any type of interview, he's always doing something that would generally annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
But with that said,
B-U-T.
With that said, but ... He waited with a pregnant pause.
Okay.
This is an album that I enjoy.
Okay.
Now, will I say this is the best album I've ever heard? No, but I think this is another good album to listen to while you're driving. It has a very a very rider kind of energy to it. Not kind of like the score adventure style, but kind of like just in your car hanging, you and your friends, and this could be kind of like
a road trip.
Yeah. It goes through a lot of melodies, has a lot of highs and lows, some very flat singing at times, but it never disappoints to the point where I was like, when is this song going to end? I was always intrigued on where the melody would go next, and I like that about this album.
Yeah.
Personally, every time I've seen him, he's doing something corny or something whack or something that would generally annoy me in person. But I know that might be his thing.
It's been his thing since he's been out. So
yes,
it's been a long time.
Ever since I first heard of him, like way back, he was on some interview where he was just like, I remember him like laying on the floor, then he was laying on the coffee table, then it was just like, dude, like, we get it, you're different. It was like, but
he's been doing it ever since. Yeah, that's pretty much him. At this point, I think that's just what he is.
But and sometimes that might be the in front of camera guy, and at home he might just be chilling.
But I don't know. You know me, I don't care about any of that stuff. Because my thing is,
well, see, with me, it'll turn me off. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, I ain't checking for that.
I don't care what people interview to hear your music. I'm more like, let me hear the music, then I'll get the interview. I don't care about the interview. I want to hear the music first.
All right, cool.
Like,
see, because I caught his interview first.
I haven't watched many of his interviews, so I
caught his interview first before I heard any music. I was like, who is this guy?
That's that.
And I was like,
none of that.
So
you better play that music.
You better play some music.
I don't care about none of them.
So interviews. Listen to this, and I was intrigued, man. I really enjoyed it. Way more than I thought I would, because I was worried for a second. Because when I pulled up the album, it showed me like the track listing. I was like, why he got like 100 people on this? Like, what? Like,
wait, yours had like who was featured on what?
Yeah.
Oh, mine.
And I was like, why he got like 2 million people on the album? Can he do something by himself? And I got worried, because remember back in like the late 90s,
mine had nobody.
Early aughts. Like, remember?
I ain't got nobody.
Oh yeah, you ain't got.
Which is the way it's supposed to be. I don't care who on it.
But back in the late 90s, early aughts, if you had mad features, that meant that your skills was kind of weak.
Yeah, like who had a lot of features?
Mace is somebody who, well, all the bad boy joints always had mad features. What's his name? Dragon had a lot of features on his joint.
Oh,
but I mean,
you ain't Drag, man. You know Drag's my guy. Why you going Drag, man? Leave Drag alone, man.
All right, okay. I won't mess with it. He watches the show. He's a friend of the show.
So. They call me DRAG/ON/often. Come on, burn it often. They call me Dragon Hot Scorching. Keep the block roasting. Like that's where the flames come toasting. Don't talk about Black. Don't talk about him, man. Drag's my guy. And he's still doing freestyles too on YouTube.
Oh, what?
Yeah, man. Check it out.
He watches the show. So.
Yeah, what up, Drag? What up, Mel?
What up, man? You know what I'm saying?
Melly Mel?
Rough Riders for life. You know
what I'm saying? Double R, man. Double R. You know what I'm saying?
But anyway,
do you have any standout songs, or you didn't even look at the track list or stuff?
I didn't really look at the track list, so I don't know which one is which, because the way I have it, it played all the way through the album. Okay. So just from the start, because that's how I like to listen to albums. I just start it and just let it play all through. You know, I don't do like a lot of rewind and stuff. I just want to hear the whole thing. What you got? And I was digging it, man. I was digging it way more than I thought I would, and this is an album that I would definitely listen to again. Okay. I don't think it's as strong as Flying Lotus's album because of the flat singing.
Flat singing. I don't even know what that even means.
Meaning that
I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying I don't.
It doesn't affect you
as much because I see what you're saying, but like it wasn't.
I was like, bro.
See, sometimes singing is
like,
not. Sometimes singing. Well, what I guess you would say, the singing sometimes is not about the notes. About the emotion behind the singing.
Okay. Oh, all right. You bring the emotion.
As long as you're close enough. That's probably what you would say.
I said, fam, you love Dragon.
Love Dragon, man. See, look, Dragon's still killing ish. See that he knows.
I seen
PL know.
IPL, he's a friend of the show.
Highs don't like Dragon. But whatever, man. Drag, man. That's my guy.
Drag, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we here. You know what I'm saying?
He's still spitting, man. Go on YouTube, put Drag on it.
I saw him on Instagram
recently. You see a bunch of freestyles, man. Okay. I mean, he look a little funny, but whatever. Just like that, but whatever. He's still spitting.
Let it slide. Let it slide.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Swiss need to get him on a track back, man. What happened, man?
Yeah.
What the Rough Rider love?
Bone, man.
What the Rough Rider love?
Yeah, what's wrong with you, man? Like,
somebody give a Drag a chance, man. Not even DMX give him a chance, man. Come on.
Well, DMX is like, he's a little busy right now.
He got out of jail. He's out.
Yeah, but he's also running the church and stuff.
Running the church? What?
Remember he was like preaching? And
I don't remember that.
Yeah, DMX was like preaching. Then he like said like I'd F somebody up for Jesus. Like he's like.
So, is he like the Jesus Christ dude? He's like that dude.
I love you, God. Jesus Christ. You know what? All right,